The fierce battle for the White House is now being waged in the Badger State. The great state of Wisconsin is next on the list for the 2016 presidential race. All three GOP candidates out on the campaign trail today in Wisconsin.
We're seeing such incredible energy and enthusiasm here in Wisconsin.
I was the one that beat Scott Walker in the primaries. It was nobody else. That's why when he left, he said, we have to stop Donald Trump.
We were very honored to earn the support of Governor Scott Walker, one of the strongest conservatives in the country.
You like the University of Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Okay. When they play Ohio State, I think Ohio State ought to have 5 tries at a first down.
All across Wisconsin, all across this country, people are waking up, and help is on the way.
As the fight for Wisconsin heats up, can Senator Ted Cruz or Governor John Kasich defeat Donald Trump? 2016 GOP presidential candidate Mr. Herman Cain goes on the record. Good evening, sir.
Hello, Greta. Thank you.
Before we get to Wisconsin, I might as well ask you the question. Everybody else is weighing in on this. Your thought about this, the Trump campaign manager's scuffle with this reporter and now the charge?
The attacks on Trump have gone from ridiculous to stupid. It's simply stupid. I watched the tapes at the beginning of your show very closely, and there's absolutely no harassment or anything going on. Remember, Greta, when I ran for president, I walked through similar crowds, and my people around me were simply doing their job. I think this is another attempt to distract from Donald Trump's campaign, and since they can't make it stick on Donald Trump, they're now going after members of his staff. It's just stupid. That's all this is.
All right, how is it stupid the way the Trump campaign has handled it and made insults about the reporter?
That I'm not familiar with because all of this just unfolded today. I don't know this reporter.
Well,
I don't know anything about this reporter.
If they said she was delusional, would that be something you would not think was particularly polite and good manners and a smart thing to do?
I would agree, but see, here again, I don't know all of the facts. I mean, Donald Trump, in the interview that you showed, said that he thought she was delusional because she made claims that didn't pan out when they showed the video. So I'm not going to make a judgment on whether or not they said the right thing when they called her delusional at this point.
Okay, new topic. Governor Scott Walker endorses Senator Ted Cruz. Are you surprised that he didn't endorse his fellow Governor John Kasich?
Not really. I believe that Scott Walker is part of the anybody but Trump campaign. And so since Ted Cruz has the second highest number of delegates, I wasn't surprised when Governor Scott Walker endorsed Ted Cruz. Now, whether or not it's going to have a big impact, I doubt it, and here's why. I was at one of those anti-Scott Walker campaigns in Wisconsin several years ago, and here's the thing. The anti-Scott Walker people, they are very loud, but the Scott Walker supporters, they show up at the polls. So I'm not going to speculate as to how big of an impact it's going to have. I just don't think it's going to be a very big impact.
Well, he won a number of elections and recalls in the state, so he's certainly not popular in the Democratic Party, but at least he was popular in the Republican Party. It's whether or not that matters. That's
right. We'll know a week from today. That's all I can say. This one is difficult to speculate because in the latest poll, as you know, they are statistically tied. And when there's a statistical tie, you have to wait until the voters do the talking, and that's going to be a week from today.
Would you agree this is the best state for an election?
I wouldn't agree it's the best state for an election.
I'm just teasing you. I'm just teasing you. It's my state. I'm just teasing you.
That's because you're from Wisconsin.
I know. It's a trick question, and you flunked, by the way. Anyway, Mr. Herman Cain, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Greta. Happy to be with you.